What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to SoulWorker Zero, a brand new lobby-based dungeon grinder action RPG that just came out today. So if you do want to download the title, I will have the links in the description below. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and go on a quest so I can show you what combat is like. We basically got two PC games transported over to mobile today. First Perfect World and now SoulWorker. If you guys are not familiar, this is based on the PC version of SoulWorker. Pretty much, it feels exactly like the PC version of SoulWorker. It's been a while since I played it, but it seems like pretty much everything is represented, including the character. So here we are in combat. Of course, I have my basic attack that I can do right here. If I ever get into trouble, I can dodge out of the way on a pretty short cooldown, as you guys can see. Couple of different attacks here. I'll show you. There's my number one, which can be linked to continue the attack. Here's my number two, threw it away for no reason. And then there is my number three. And then of course, like I said, my basic attack, if I hold it down, it goes through a complete combo chain, as you guys can see. If you get lazy, you know what you can do? Turn it on auto. PC version of SoulWorker don't have that. So there you go. The game also has auto repeat stages as well as clear tickets, but the clear tickets do have a quantity, so eventually you're going to run out and have to buy them in some way. I'm not sure if you can buy them with in-game currency or if it has to be cash app currency, but right now I have like 55 sweep tickets. Don't really have to use them at the moment. Basically what I've been doing, I go through the stages as far as I can possibly go, all the way up into the point where I can't S the stage, and then I just auto repeat that stage for a few times, and then I just keep on moving. So I only stop when I don't S a stage. But that is pretty much the campaign mode, as you guys can see. You're going to go from stage to stage to stage, beating each encounter, and at the very end of all those stages, there's going to be a boss encounter. The game looks really good, and my golly, why did I say my golly? I'm just going to keep it. I'm just going to keep it. This game is a very well optimized. I'm going to show you the gold grind stage, so you can kind of see how many things can be on the screen at once. With, oh God, come on! Trying to get me demonetized, SoulWorker, whatever your name is, to show you how many enemies can be on the screen without a lick of slowdown. I think you can already kind of tell. Most mobile games that look this good would be slowing down at this point, but we're not having any trouble whatsoever. Right now, there's a hot time event going on since the game just globally launched. So if you want to get in here and get some levels as fast as you possibly can, make sure you take advantage of the quick time, the hot time event. The boss is down to about 40% HP there. Don't have my ultimate just yet. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna get an S ranking on this one, but we'll see. And like I said, this is just on auto. So if I really wanted to kind of min-max this, I would play it on manual. But who knows? Maybe me playing on manual will be worse. Wouldn't be the first time. There you go. G to the G. Max combo, there's our DPS, how much gold we acquired, and here is our ranking, S ranking, perfect. So that is the campaign mode. So every single time you do one of these campaign stages, you're gonna be kind of back and forth because like I said, this is like the hub world. In these lobby-based dungeon grinders, you kind of have a home base and you continually take quests off, basically, out of this home base. Like pretend the hub is the body of the spider and each leg is a quest. That's kind of how it is. Let's go ahead and end that quest there. Like I said, just talked to that person, got myself a level. I'm gonna go over to a next NPC over here, and this kind of gives you an idea of what the flow is like. Gonna talk to this guy. I'm actually gonna skip all the quest dialogue, get my rewards. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then it'll tell me once again to go right back into the combat. So that's kind of how it is. We're gonna save this last boss encounter for the very end because I do want to show you the other parts of the game, but that's the general flow. Talk to the NPCs, they're gonna give you a quest, you're gonna mosey right on over to a side street, so convenient that everywhere you need to go is like a little side street off of this hub, but I digress. Jump over in the stage, try to S it, get some gear, get some loot, rinse and repitan. One thing I don't really like about the game is I feel like the UI is not really well designed for mobile. Everything is so tiny. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my inventory in this really tiny box right up here in my upper left right hand corner. I'm gonna go ahead and click on one of these really tiny icons right here for my helmet. See this button that says lab? Super tiny. Click that, hit auto register, throw a bunch of fodder materials into my helmet and max it out. That's pretty straightforward for most of these mobile games, using fodder to upgrade your equipment. Of course, there's enhancement, synthesis, upgrade, all kinds of upgrades here, transcendence, lots of different ways to increase the power of your gear. But these little tiny buttons, I don't really like these tiny buttons, and this game is not emulator friendly. I tried to play this game using BlueStacks, and I got the most harshest error ever. It was like, you are using a third-party software, you will be banned. I was like, all right, fine, I'll play it on my phone. But I don't think the UI is really well designed for phone, unfortunately, but that's just me. Here's another example. Right now I'm doing my skill upgrades, this little tiny skill upgrade button. Maybe I just got big fangas. Maybe that's what it is, I don't know. But I don't think the UI is really great on mobile. So we'll go ahead and upgrade all of our skills. No quality of life when it comes to this. You just can't click max upgrade all. You have to go each individual skill here, upgraded one by one using gold and sometimes tickets in order to upgrade your skills. There you go. I just got 2 new skills here. So that's why it's taking quite a few more upgrades in order to get those up, but that's going to come in handy. So there you go. That's kind of the upgrade system. That's the overall flow of SoulWorker Zero. What else are you going to be doing inside the game? Well, there's a thing called Showdown, which is basically your PvP. PvP is only up at certain times a day, as you guys can see. So normal is up right at the moment. Exhibition is like basically fighting people that are nearby you in real life. You can like exchange a code, and like if I give you my code, you can fight me. I don't know. You have the practice mode here where you just kind of fight dummies and kind of get acclimated to your combo system. There is survival mode, which is not open just yet again. A lot of this game has a lot of very time-specific modes, which I'm not a big fan of, but they do that to kind of increase the matchmaking. So that's the reason why. So I can't do the survival mode right now. That opens up in 5 hours. You have a bank alliance, which is what I do want to show you. This is going to actually take quite a long time, but I'm going to, for the sake of YouTube, I'm only going to show you a little bit of this and just try to exit out of it. But I want to show you how well optimized this game is. They did a really, really good job. And I have everything on max. I'm using my Red Magic 3, not sponsored. Should be, but it ain't. But look at this. Look at how many things are on the screen. And this is just getting started. Not a lick of slowdown. Nothing. I don't know why you guys aren't attacking me. Everyone's just like sitting around. You know what? Screw you, autoplay. FG's taking control. But so many different things. Basically, this is a stage where you just kill all the things in order to get a bunch of gold. But yeah, nothing slows down this engine. Shout out to SoulWorker Zero for making just a really satisfying combat engine right here. Don't have to worry about a single bit of slowdown. Very good. Got a boss on their way in about 6 seconds. Look at how many things are on the screen. Have you ever seen this many things on a screen in a mobile game and not any slowdown whatsoever? I'm just really impressed. And this is not like it's an ugly looking game. Actually, ugly games actually have worse performance. Like you'll see a game that looks really, really ugly and have worse performance than a game that looks this good. I don't know how they did it, but shout out to the developers for getting this bad boy done. So you're just gonna keep doing that. I'm actually gonna leave because there's a lot of time left, but you're just gonna grind that out, get gold. That is that. Moving on to the other things that you can do every single day. So we talked about PvP, survival mode. That was the gold grind stage here. Every single day there is a different resource. So right now it's Thursday, even though technically it's Wednesday. The server just reset right before I recorded this. So now technically in game it's Thursday. And you know how this is. Every single day you'll jump in here and there's a different type of resource every single day. And then of course on Saturday, or nope, just Sunday, all of them are open and you get a grab bag of all of them. But those are just resource materials to level up with. Maze Shortcut just gives you a shortcut to all of the different locations in the game. I will say that for me personally, I feel like the locations in this game are just a little samey. Everything is just like a street, a factory, or a warehouse. And looking at this, it looks like that's pretty much all of it. Concrete jungle, that is not an actual jungle. That is a slang term, I think you guys know. Shelter, breakout. So yeah, it just seems like all of the biomes in this game are very samey. So that's one negative thing, in addition to the really tiny UI that I have an issue with the game. Other than that, we also have Steel Grave, which is your tried and true endless tower mode, as you guys can see. And then once you get to a certain once you get to a certain floor, there is a batch auto clear as well. So you're not gonna have to kind of grind through this grueling tower every single day that way. The only two things I don't have unlocked in this first impressions video is the Blazing Void and the restricted area. Other than that, that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. This game is gonna be one of those types of titles where you're going to look like every other character. Like when you use this Rockstar chick, all the other characters in the game all the other players that decided to play that Rockstar chick are gonna look exactly like you unless you buy a costume, which is a little unfortunate. When it comes to games like this, I lose interest too quick because number one, powering up a character that I have no customization with, like this character, I'm not connected to this character in any way. This is a character that was predetermined for me. So leveling up this character, I don't really get a lot of satisfaction with. I much prefer to level up my own team where I can pick out my DPS, pick out my heals, pick out my tank. Like that level of customization I like. Or if it's a single player a style game like this where you only control one character, I like it a bit more if I actually created that character. Like that character is a custom FG creation where I can actually get new weapons, new armor, and different looks as I move along. This game, like I said, you always are gonna look like every other character that used this Rockstar chick. You're not gonna have any different looking armor unless you buy costumes. So my whole that progression, that the progression that I like to see in games like this, I don't feel it here. My character never changes, and the locations all feel very the same. Not necessarily for me, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to say, and this is coming from someone that really enjoys Dragon Nest, for example. Dragon Nest, I think, does this whole lobby-based dungeon grinder a bit better because once again, you have a little bit more customization with your character, and you actually see a more variety of different locations and biomes. Like you can see lava stages and underground stages and undead stages and graveyards and sky places and all that kind of stuff. It's just more varied. What you see right here is kind of like what all the stages look like. So, not for me. Not for me. But hey, it could be for you, ladies and gentlemen. This game is available right now. If you do want to download it, I will have some links in the description below. Down goes the boss, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually going to... What if I'm wrong? What if I'm actually wrong? I'm going to go to the next biome. Since I just cleared out this entire thing all on S ranking, I want to go over to the next one to see if there's anything a little bit more interesting. I'm gonna go over and talk to this NPC right over here. Mission complete. Thank you. I'm gonna go talk to this mailbox. Let's see. In conversation. All right. Back into the fray. Oh, I gotta do that 5 times. Is that what the quest says? It says clear Tower of Grid 0 out of 5. So yeah, I gotta go do this 5 times. Well, we're not gonna do that in this video. Hey, what's going on? You stuck? Try this one more time. There you go. So, but hey, check this out. You can go Tower of Grid, hit repeat. Actually, I can just do auto clear. So I wanna see how this works because I've actually never used it. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so did I complete the quests? I did. No, I didn't. I didn't complete it at all. Tower of Grid. Does that not work for quest? It probably said that while I was not barely reading. I guess we have to do repeat battle in order to do that. I don't know. Hold on. Is it telling me to do elite? Maybe it's telling me to do elite. Let's go back out one more time. Doesn't say anything about elite. Doesn't say anything about it. Oh well. We'll just jump in this elite stage anyway. Finish off this video. So that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, this is a look at SoulWorker 0. If you enjoy the PC version, I say give the mobile version a shot. Why not? Looks good, plays good, extremely well optimized. Like I said, my only beefs are the actual design of the hub-based world and the locations that you fight in, and the really tiny UI, at least for me. I'm out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.